To reach the top of the global charts today, releasing hit music is only a fraction of the equation. A modern star must dominate television and high fashion and hit music simultaneously. This scatterplot maps out what that looks like in the data. In early 2026, the Korea Corporate Reputation Research Institute analyzed 115 million pieces of big data across 730 individual K-pop artists. Positioned at the very top of the graph, completely detached from the rest of the industry, is Jennie Kim. This dominance is calculated using 4 metrics: the participation, media, communication, and community indexes. Can you name another celebrity who wields this much influence across so many different industries? Drop your answer in the comments and subscribe as we decode how this empire was built. A #1 ranking of this scale requires maxing out each of these 4 cultural pillars. To understand the IT Girl formula, we have to look at the math. First, the media and participation indexes. These metrics measure how actively an artist creates content across multiple formats and how heavily a global audience engages with them. Jennie expanded her media footprint far beyond music by crossing over into Western television. In 2023, she made her acting debut playing Diane in the HBO series The Idol. That television exposure led to music success. Her track from the series, One of the Girls, made her the first Korean female soloist in history to spend 20 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100. This dual timeline shows exactly how rare that longevity is. The only other Korean soloist to reach 20 weeks on the Hot 100 was Psy with Gangnam Style over a decade earlier. While millions stream her music online, her impact is most visible in the real world. From headlining global festivals to selling out stadiums, her audience physically gathers by the tens of thousands. By exporting her image through American television and converting viewers into active fans, Jennie effectively maxed out her media and participation scores. Next is the communication index. This metric tracks an artist's ability to broadcast their own narrative and maintain creative control over their brand. In 2023, Jennie actively challenged the industry's centralized agency model by launching her own independent label, Atelier. Launching a solo agency carries massive financial risk, but the commercial validation was immediate. Her 2025 debut studio album, Ruby, sold 1 million copies globally. Operating under her own direction, she released singles like Mantra and Like Jennie, both of which secured top 5 positions on the Billboard Global 200. Vote yes or no in the comments. Do you think she would have reached this exact level of global solo success if she had stayed strictly inside the traditional K-pop agency system? Atelier proved that a global pop idol can successfully transition into a self-directed CEO. By owning her music and her message directly, she secured her grip on the communication index. Finally, we arrive at the community index. This measures an artist's ability to drive collective consumer behavior and dictate market trends. Jennie's integration into high fashion provides the strongest evidence of this power. Serving as a global ambassador, she has become so synonymous with luxury that she is frequently referred to as the human Chanel. This line graph demonstrates how her brand moves actual markets. When Acebed named Jennie as their new model, the company's stock price surged by 28.14%. Her ability to mobilize a digital community is just as potent. When she launched her YouTube channel, she amassed 1.75 million subscribers in a single 24-hour period. That reach extends across every major platform, giving her the title of the most followed Korean individual on Instagram. What makes her community index unmatched is that her fan base operates as a literal economic force, capable of dictating global market and digital trends on command. This radar chart brings the data together. By maxing out all 4 metrics, Jennie mathematically secured the 2026 brand reputation crown. The numbers prove that a modern entertainer no longer has to choose between being a group member, a solo artist, an actress, or a fashion icon. Her subsequent partnership with Columbia Records, alongside Atelier, establishes a new power dynamic between independent artists and global distribution networks. Jennie Kim has moved beyond the constraints of the traditional idol system. By maintaining total creative autonomy over a massive statistical footprint, she demonstrates the technical path for the self-directed global pop executive. What industry do you think Jennie Kim will dominate next? Drop your predictions below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the data breakdown, and we'll see you in the next video.